What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the final episode of the first season of my Bayern Munich career mode series. Last episode we won the treble. Today I'm going to be taking a look for the end of season squad report. Starting out with the world's best goalkeeper Manuel Neuer then. He made 50 appearances for me this season, got a 7.4 average rating. He's gone up by 2 ratings from a 90 to a 92, and he is just absolutely exceptional. And I brought in Timo Horn at the start of the season to be my backup goalkeeper. He made 22 appearances this season, got a 7.2 average rating. He is improving his physical and mental game, but he still remains a 79 rating. Vuzalek came up through the youth academy, and he'll be going out on loan next season, as will Melvin Kurt. Lukic though doesn't have a future at the club, and he'll be sold in the summer. Rafinha's been my backup right back this season. He's gone up by 1 rating to a 79 rating. Philipp Lahm's been the first choice. Next season though, Bellerin will be brought into the club. He'll be my first choice right back, and Rafinha will remain the backup. Benatia had a pretty solid season for me, hasn't improved at all, nor has Boateng or Martinez. Batstuber has gone up by 1 rating, but as you can see there, his stats haven't actually improved at all, so I'm not too sure how that works. David Alaba's had a pretty solid season for me, 45 appearances, 1 goal, 6 assists, and his mental and technical stats are improving. Bernat's been my backup this season, he's gone up by 1 rating as well, he's now 80 rated. Jakub Janukovic came up through my youth academy, he can play left back or right back, he's improving nicely, and he's 57 rated. Steinhardt's out of contract at the end of the season, so he'll be leaving soon. Philipp Lahm made 47 appearances for me this season, got 1 goal and 1 assist. His mental game is on the decline, but his technical stats are improving, and next season I'll move him into a central midfield role, with Bellerin coming into the club as my first choice right back. Christopher Platin seems like a pretty solid player for the future. I'm a fan of Emre Can in reality, so I've brought him back to Bayern Munich, and he's gone up by 1 rating to a 75. Kirchhoff has gone up by 1 rating as well, he's also 75 rated now. Xabi Alonso has gone down by 1 rating to an 83. A few people have told me to sell him, but his technical stats are still amazing, so I might keep him about the club. I'm not too sure yet. He's on quite a high wage, so I could get rid of him, but I remain undecided. Arjen Robben has had an absolutely sensational season. He scored 17 goals, got 7 assists, and he's gone up by 2 ratings as well to a 92. He's 32 years old, but he's still improving. He is an absolute superstar. Julian Green's never going to be the best player in the world, but he's improving his physical, mental and technical stats, and I'm definitely going to keep him about the club. Kevin Bastians came up through the youth academy. He's only 57 rated, and he's got low work rates, so I'll be looking to move him on in the summer. Felix Kuchka is another player that came up through the youth academy, 55 rated at 16. He's never going to be amazing, so I might look to move him on as well. Douglas Costa has had a pretty poor season. He's gone up by 1 rating though. He only scored 1 goal and got 2 assists in 22 appearances. I haven't been impressed with him at all, but his technical stats are improving, and on paper, he looks like a pretty good player. Vidal had a pretty solid season, 7 goals and 6 assists. Thiago's done alright as well, 2 goals, 5 assists, and I've been pretty happy with him. Galdino is still only 19 years old, he's gone up by 4 ratings to a 72, and he's got good potential for the future. Højbjerg's got decent potential for the future as well, 74 rated at 20. He hasn't developed much this season, but I'll definitely be keeping an eye on him. Kimmich is 72 rated at 21, and his physical, mental and technical game have all improved this season. Ribery hasn't had the best of seasons, scored 9 goals in 38 appearances though. He's on the decline, and I think I'll look to move him on in the summer. Kurt hasn't really been given any game time for me this season, but he's still gone up by 4 ratings, and he's improving massively. Damari Gray hasn't had much game time either, but he's gone up by 2 ratings to a 70. Marco Reus has been a massive disappointment so far. 4 goals and 3 assists in 35 appearances. I brought him in to be my first choice left winger, but Griezmann's my first choice to be honest. Royce just hasn't cut it so far. Gertz has had a disappointing season, and he isn't really improving either. Jurgen Meffert is only 54 rated at 18, and I'll be selling him in the summer. Jardim on the other hand is 71 rated at 17. He's got 5-star skill moves, and this young lad is going to be an absolute superstar. Thomas Muller scored 18 goals for me this season. He's my joint top scorer with Lewandowski, and he's also improving nicely. Weyrauch is only 64 rated at 22, and he'll be sold in the summer. Javinski may only be 52 rated at 17, but he's got 79 to 91 potential, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and I definitely think he's got potential. And as I said before, Lewandowski is my joint top scorer along with Thomas Müller, 18 goals in 42 appearances. He's gone up by 1 rating to an 88, and that is absolutely awesome. Griezmann set me back 36 million from Atletico Madrid. He scored 10 goals for me this season, and his technical stats are improving massively. I've really enjoyed playing with Kingsley Coman this season. He's gone up by 3 ratings, he scored 11 goals, and his mental and technical stats are improving. Thomas Avansky is 60 rated at 17. He's got low work rates, which is a bit disappointing, but I think I'll send him out on loan next season and see what he's made of. Last but not least then, we've got Miguel de Mesquites. He's 18 years old, he's only 50 rated, but he's got 81 to 91 potential. He can play on the left wing or the right wing. He's got 5-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and he could be awesome. And before I finish the video, I'm just going to take a look around Europe and see how things went down in other divisions. Chelsea won the Premier League, Manchester City came second, and Liverpool and Spurs also qualified for the Champions League. In France, PSG are predictably the champions. The Milan teams are absolutely smashing it in Italy. Inter Milan won the league, AC Milan came second, and Juventus had to settle for third. Ajax are the Dutch champions with PSV finishing second and Feyenoord in third. Porto are the best team in Portugal, and despite reaching the Champions League final, Atletico Madrid had to settle for 4th place in the league, with Barcelona claiming the title. And in case you're interested, these were the top scorers in the Bundesliga. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon for Season 2.